Sri Caitanya Charitamrita, translated with commentary by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Adi Lila, Chapter 7, Lord Chaitanya in 5 features. Text 164. Lord Chaitanya dispatched the 2 generals, Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, to Vrindavan to preach the bhakti cult. Purport. When Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami went to Vrindavan, there was not a single temple, but by their preaching, they were gradually able to construct various temples. Sanatana Goswami constructed the Madan Mohan temple, and Rupa Goswami constructed the Govindaji temple. Similarly, their nephew, Jiva Goswami, constructed the Radha Damodar temple. Sri Gopal Bhatt Goswami constructed the Radha Raman temple. Sri Lokanath Goswami constructed the Gokulananda temple, and Shyamananda Goswami constructed the Shyamasundar temple. In this way, many temples were gradually constructed. For preaching, construction of temples is also necessary. The Goswamis not only engaged in writing books, but also constructed temples, because both are needed for preaching work. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu wanted the cult of his Sankirtan movement to spread all over the world. Now that the International Society for Krishna Consciousness has taken up this task of preaching the cult of Lord Chaitanya, its members should not only construct temples in every town and village of the globe, but also distribute books, which have already been written, and further increase the number of books. Both distribution of books and construction of temples must continue side by side in parallel lines. Text 165. As Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami were sent toward Mathura, so Nityananda Prabhu was sent to Bengal to preach extensively the cult of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Purport. The name of Lord Nityananda is very famous in Bengal. Of course, anyone who knows Lord Nityananda knows Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu also. But there are some misguided devotees who stress the importance of Lord Nityananda more than that of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. This is not good. Nor should Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu be stressed more than Lord Nityananda. The author of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, left his home because of his brothers stressing the importance of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu over that of Nityananda Prabhu. Actually, one should offer respect to the Panca-tattva without such foolish discrimination, not considering Nityananda Prabhu to be greater, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to be greater, or Advaita Prabhu to be greater. The respect should be offered equally. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Srivasa Adi Gaur Bhaktavrinda. All devotees of Lord Chaitanya or Nityananda are worshipful persons. Text 166. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu personally went to South India, and he broadcast the holy name of Lord Krishna in every village and town. Text 167. Thus the Lord went to the southernmost tip of the Indian peninsula, known as Setubandha, Cape Comorin. Everywhere he distributed the bhakti cult and love of Krishna, and in this way he delivered everyone. Text 168. I thus explain the truth of the Panca-tattva. One who hears this explanation increases in knowledge of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Purport. the Panca-tattva is a very important factor in understanding Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. There are sahajiyas who, not knowing the importance of the Panca-tattva, concoct their own slogans such as Bhaja Nitai Gaur, Radhe Shyam, Japa Hari Krishna Harinam, or Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Hari Krishna, Hari Ram, Shri Radhe Govinda. Such chants may be good poetry, but they cannot help us to go forward in devotional service. In such chants, there are also many discrepancies which need not be discussed here. Strictly speaking, when chanting the names of the Panca-tattva, one should fully offer his obeisances. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita, Gadadhara, Srivasa, Adi Gaur Bhaktavrinda. By such chanting, one is blessed with the competency to chant the Hare Krishna maha-mantra without offense. When chanting the Hare Krishna maha-mantra, one should also chant it fully. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One should not foolishly adopt any of the slogans concocted by imaginative devotees. If one actually wants to derive the effects of chanting, one must strictly follow the great acharyas. This is confirmed in the Mahabharata. Mahajano yena katasa panta. Translation. The real path of progress is that which is traversed by great acharyas and authorities. End translation. Text 169. While chanting the Panca-tattva maha-mantra, one must chant the names of Sri Caitanya, Nityananda, Advaita, Gadadhara, and Srivasa with their many devotees. This is the process. Text 170. I again and again offer obeisances unto the Panca-tattva. Thus I think that I will be able to describe something about the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Text 171. Praying at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa and Sri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I, Krishnadas, narrate Sri Caitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. Purport. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to preach the Sankirtan movement of love of Krishna throughout the entire world, and therefore during his presence he inspired the Sankirtan movement. Specifically, he sent Rupa Goswami to Vrindavan and Nityananda to Bengal, and personally went to South India. In this way, he kindly left the task of preaching his cult in the rest of the world to the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. The members of this society must always remember that if they stick to the regulative principles and preach sincerely according to the instructions of the acharyas, surely they will have the profound blessings of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and their preaching work will be successful everywhere throughout the world. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports to the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, 7th chapter, describing Lord Chaitanya in 5 features.